Hey guys, so welcome to Maccabees TV Healthy Hebrews. The purpose of this video today is because, as you guys may know, some of you may not know that we have a group on Facebook called Healthy Hebrews, right? And I am mostly the moderator in that group, and I answer a lot of the questions there. Unfortunately, for some of you guys who have not, been able to reach me, I'm extremely busy. So what I usually do is I try to put some of your questions in the form of videos, so that way it can reach a lot of people, right? So hopefully I'm able to answer a lot of the questions that you guys have. A lot of you guys are in my inbox, you're emailing me, so on and so forth. You're in the group and you have a lot of questions, and I'm just one person and I'm not able to answer all the questions. So we're talking about preventative measures today, right? One of the questions that I get asked, well, a lot of questions, but the kidney problem among black folks is a big problem in the black community. Kidney disease, right? And I'm going to tell you guys something. Be really honest with you guys. Most herbalists are not dealing with kidney patients because the kidneys are extremely delicate, and a lot of herbalists don't want the liability of dealing with, depending on the stages of the illness, right? And so we're talking about preventative measures. The main focus here, what I've been doing for years, is trying to get people to take care of their health so it doesn't get to stage 2, 3, 4, 5. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you have kidney disease and you're on dialysis, it had to have started from stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, all the way up to stage 4 and 5. So at what point, you know, you say to yourself, okay, the body gives you, you know, signs. The body gives you signs. So when you're getting these signs, and let me explain to you guys what some of these signs are. This is very important. This is one of the very important things that I really want to talk to you guys about. The body is going to give you signs when you're sick, right? What are some of those signs? Because unfortunately, a lot of our people don't know what some of those signs are. One of those signs are constipation, right? A lot of people get constipated every day and they just go about their daily life and they just think, okay, well, it's just constipation. Constipation in the herbal world and in the medical world, constipation means death. If you ask a lot of doctors and a lot of herbalists, we'll tell you, constipation is equal to death. Because when you're constipated, you have a lot of waste that is backed up in the system. And that's trouble, right? So that's one of the signs of an illness. Constipation. When you're dealing with gut problem, like you get up every day and your gut is hurting real bad, right? Just, you just stomach pain all day, through the day, through the night. You wake up, you stomach hurt, or maybe sometimes if you just simply eat something or drink something, your stomach start to hurt you, and that goes on for days or weeks. That's a sign your stomach is telling you something is wrong. You're having a digestive problem. Heartburn. Heartburn is a sign that something is wrong in your digestive system, right? Skin problem. You have, the eczema or something, psoriasis, all of that. All of that is a sign that is, something is wrong, something is going on inside. So if you're getting any sign, headaches is another sign, right? A lack of sleep, right? Those are signs. So you got to heed to those signs. You can't just go about your life and ignore the sign. The body is telling you something. Okay, so I'm gonna try and not to make this too long, right? You guys see that I have some stuff in front of me here. Now, for those of you who those of you who know me, you know that a few years ago I started selling herbs, right? And my intentions were never to sell herbs. We created the group on Facebook, and I started talking about herbs in that group, right? And I had a lot of people coming into my inbox, coming into the group, asking me, sis, why don't you sell these herbs? We don't know where to find them. Please sell them so we can get them from you, because we don't, you know. So I was talking about all these herbs, and I didn't have any to sell the people, and they wanted it. So, you know, my husband said to me, why don't you try to get it and help the people? And so I got these herbs. A lot of these herbs I get from Jamaica, from my home, right? So, you know, I get the herbs. And as you guys can see here, I sell the herbs in two separate forms, right? These are the liquid forms, right? These are called herbal tinctures. And these are the raw herbal, you know, the raw herb that you pretty much prepare it yourself. Now you might ask me, what is the difference between this, the liquid, and this? Okay, well, this is just your pure raw dried herbs, right, that you make into a tea, or you can make a tincture out of it, whatever you want to do with it. These, the tinctures, when you take the tinctures, they get into the bloodstream faster, right? The tinctures do. So they work a little bit faster than your tea, right? And because they're stronger, you don't need to take a lot. They're very strong, and they work faster than these. Not to say that these don't work. They work, but it's just that you need more of these, and they work a little bit slower, okay? So let me go down the list here. You know what, let's go back to constipation a little bit. One of the reasons I brought this out here, this is tamarind, right? Let me show you guys what this is. One of the reasons I talk about constipation, because constipation is very important to me. Back in the days, years ago, I used to have that issues as well. Don't have it anymore. But this is tamarind, for those of you who know tamarind, right? If you don't know, this right here is tamarind, and this is one of the best things to help the colon, you know, the small and the large intestinal organ, to kind of slowly move that waste that you have sitting in your stomach. I eat this regularly, okay, even though I don't have issues with constipation, not anymore. But tamarind helps the flow, you know, help you to go, all right, and drinking a lot of water, okay. Now, if you're really, really backed up, this is not going to help you. You need to do a flush, a cleanse, to cleanse the colon and cleanse the system. Okay, let's start with the tinctures, right? Let's start with the tinctures. So let me see which one this is. So this is something for the kidneys and the bladder, right? This right here, these two tinctures right here, is for the kidneys and the bladder. Now, if you are on dialysis, you need to seek help from your medical professional before you start going on these things, right? Because when you're dealing with the kidney, you need to tonify the kidney first before you start treating it, right? So very delicate, that organ, those organs, the kidneys. So, but my purpose for telling you these things, right, is you don't want to wait until something happens to any of your organs. I take these not because something is wrong with my kidney, but because I'm trying to prevent an illness in my kidney. So that's why I take this type of stuff, right? So that's for the kidney and the bladder. Strengthen the kidney and the bladder, right? This right here is for the heart. And I make all of these tinctures here. This is something to help, you know, it also helped to, you know, strengthen the veins in the heart. And, you know, for those of you who might have issues with heart attack before, this is going to help, okay? Blood flow, all of that. This right here is for the heart health, all right? And this is for both, all of these are for both men and women, except for the, where is it? Except for the PCOS tincture. That's for the female, right? So that's for the heart. Man and woman, you can take it. This right here is for PCOS, for women who suffer from polycystic ovarian syndrome and uterine fibroid. But this is to help prevent those things. And it also helps to regulate the hormone. But if, ladies, if you are suffering from large fibroid, if you have a big fibroid in there, you need to get rid of it. This is not going to help you, okay? I'm being honest with you. This is not going to help you if you have a large fibroid growing in there. You need to get rid of it. If you go to the doctor and they tell you, hey, you have a fibroid in there, this is not going to help you. Get it out. And then you want to use this to prevent it from coming back, okay? That right there. And it also helps to regulate the endocrine system, which is what is responsible for the production of hormone. Okay, so yeah, this right here is for the brothers, right? Yes, that's for the brothers. That is for the prostate, brothers. Okay, there's quite a few herbs in that. One of the things that this is going to do is to shrink and enlarge prostate. There are some very good herbs in there that helps to shrink and enlarge prostate. Herbs like white sage, saw palmetto, and so on and so forth is in here. You're going to need more than this though, and you're going to need some serious cleansing, brother, if you're trying to shrink your prostate, and you're going to have to eliminate some of that crap you're eating. Okay, I know it's tough, but you're going to have to do it. This is a parasite formula, very bitter, extremely bitter, right? And what a lot of people don't like bitter herbs, unfortunately, but let me tell you something about bitter herbs. Bitter herbs help to detox the liver. Your liver is responsible for eliminating the toxins from your body, right? You need this to help the liver to function, so it is able to eliminate those toxins. So you need these. You need bitter herbs, right? It's a parasite cleanse. You can give it to your kids too if you think they have parasites. This here is a lymphatic formula, right? Sisters who had breast cancer, or if you have breast cancer, or if you want to prevent breast cancer, this is a very good herbs for the sisters and the brothers as well, because we all have a lymphatic system, right? This is a lymphatic formula. So this is a lymphatic formula that helps both man and woman to help to drain the lymphatic system and keep the lymphatic system healthy, okay? And for the sisters, again, this one is especially for you. This is also for the brothers as well, but this is especially for you sisters, because this helps to keep the breasts. You know what I mean? Most women, a lot of women, when they get breast cancer, unfortunately, the breast cancer spread to the lymphatic system. And let me tell you something, lymphatic cancer is one of the hardest cancer to fix, okay? I'm talking to the sisters. One of the hardest cancer to fix is the lymphatic cancer, liver cancer as well. So you want to take care of the lymphatic system, okay? And this right here is a formula that I made for just regular cold and flu, and for anybody who's suffering from asthma. It's a respiratory formula for respiratory system, right? Listen, here's the deal, right? You have some people, they take care of they eat healthy, right? They are so-called vegan, right? And that's all they do, and they don't work out. So that's why you see a lot of overweight vegan, because they're eating the vegan processed stuff, they don't work out, and they gain weight. Or on the flip side, you have a lot of people who work out all day, every day. They work out, right? But they don't do anything to take care of their internal organs and their health. So then it's like you're working out, and then you drop from a heart attack or a stroke or your prostate problem or this and that, because you're not taking in the stuff to keep the internal organs healthy. So there has to be a balance. If you're going to eat healthy, you got to work out, okay? And if you're working out, you're going to have to do things to keep the the organs in the body healthy as well. So yeah, this is also something that I started a few weeks ago for the nerve. It's actually ready. This is for people who are struggling with sleeping at night, okay? And this is also for the nervous system, okay? So there's a lot of nervine herbs in here, which helps to relax you and calm you down. You know, you come home from a hard day of work, you still adrenaline, whatever, you just want to calm, if you're having issues with sleeping, you take this, but you got to take it. It's going to take probably a little while to get the body get used to it, and then it's going to start working. But this is for the nerves, and it helps the nervous system, and it also helps you to get a good night's sleep. So this is something I was inspired to make this because I had a brother who coming to me telling me he's having a hard time sleeping, and I made a bottle for him a few months ago, and I said, you know what, I'm sure there's other people out there going through the same problem, having problems sleeping. So I started making this. You guys will see this up on the website, Grassroot Botanicals, in probably a couple of days. Yeah. Also, in conjunction with the PCOS and fibroid liquid tincture, we also have it in the raw herbal form. For those of you who don't like the tinctures, your choice, right? So this is your PCOS, fibroid reproductive health for the sisters, right? This right here is the prostate formula for the brothers in the raw herbal form, right? Now, if you have prostate problem, brothers, if you're really having prostate problem, you might want to take this, right? You might want to take this, make a huge bottle of tincture with it, right? Or you can make some teas out of it. Get up every day and you make some tea, or you don't have to make it every day. You can make a good amount that's going to last you for a couple of days, you understand? But you need some tea, and you also need a cleanse, like I said. I'm going to talk about this, right? So a lot of sisters come in my inbox and they, sis, what do you have? You know, I'm having some problem with the husband in the bedroom, you know, blah, you know, so on and so forth, right? A lot of sisters don't want to ask these questions in the group because it's, you know, they're a little embarrassed, they're shy, and, you know, so they inbox me, right? This is something that I created. Actually, Master Herbalist Patrick Delve and I created it together, right? So this is something similar to the men's, right? A lot of you brothers know this. A lot of you have bought this, the testosterone and libido booster for the men, right? This is something for the woman that is going to boost the woman's libido. So I know a lot of the sisters are shy and, you know, they don't want to, you know, but we created something for the sisters. And you can find this on my husband's website. It's called wakeupjacob12.com. Okay, wakeupjacob12.com. Something that we designed both for the men and the women. Let me put these together. So here's your female libido booster for the woman, and the men testosterone. And let me say something about the testosterone booster, right? A lot of brothers think that this is just for the testosterone. No, if you are in the gym working out, this is going to help you build muscles. I forgot to say that. This right here is going to help you build your muscles, brother. Because, hey, your testosterone is, you know, all the muscles and your beard, your deep voice, that's all a part of, you know, the testosterone that you have in your body. So if you're in the gym working out, right, you're using this, is going to help you build some muscles. I guarantee you. Trust me. What else do I have? Also, ashwagandha, right? Use that with that. That's going to help you as well, brothers. Okay? Last but not least, sea moss. Why did I bring the sea moss here? Well, I bring the sea moss here, I can tell you from personal experience. I'm going to talk to the sisters, right? Sisters, for those of you who have come to me in private asking me, what can I do? I'm a woman in my 50s. You know, I have vaginal dryness. What can I take? Sea moss is very good mucilage. It helps bring back moisture to the vagina. I have talked about this on our channel, Sisters of the Maccabees, quite a lot. And I know I don't expect everybody to go there and watch the videos, so I'm just repeating myself again. Sea moss helps the women to bring moisture back to the private area, right? But also, sea moss. Now, where I'm from in the Caribbean, the brothers in the Caribbean take sea moss for one reason and one reason only. I hate to say this. The brothers in the Caribbean take sea moss for one reason and one reason only, because it is a libido booster. Yes, when the brothers drink sea moss in the Caribbean, where I'm from, it's because they have some lady and they trying to, they trying to do their thing with the ladies. That's what you run into a Jamaican man and you ask him why they take sea moss in Jamaica. That's what they're gonna tell you. It helps them in the bedroom. That's the easiest way I can tell you. I'm not a man. I don't know, but from my research and from growing up in the Caribbean and seeing my brothers, seeing the neighbors, hearing the men talk about sea moss, this is why they take it. They take it because it helps them in the bedroom. That's just what I'm telling y'all. So sea moss is good for that, for the brothers and the sisters. It also helps you down there with the reproductive health as well. Beside that though, let me say this: sea moss is very good for the skin. Okay, a lot of people don't talk about that. Sea moss is very good for the skin. It helps to clear the skin up, and it helps with the elasticity in the skin. As you get older, your skin loses elasticity, right? Sea moss helps because it helps the body to produce collagen in the skin. So sea moss helps the skin to kind of look young again. All right? So, yeah. All right, guys, that is all I have for today. I don't want to drag this out. So thank you again for tuning in. All right, if you have any question, hit us up. Okay, any question about herbs or anything else, just hit us up. All right, see you guys later. Bye.